Morning everybody, it's Saturday the 5th of January. It's, what time is it? Coming up for 10:30 in the morning. Had quite a lazy start to the day, which is nice. I didn't wake up until probably about 7:30. And I turned over and tried to go back to sleep, but the kids were moving by that point, so I think I stayed in bed till about 8 o'clock. Paul started coughing, so I got up and came and had a cup of tea. Jack was already down here. As soon as I walked in, I didn't even get a morning. He was like, "Can I have a drink and a biscuit?" I was like, "Good morning, Jack." I think Tobin was on his tablet or whatever by that time. So yeah, chilled out. Postie came, brought me my parcel. It was my safety eyes. So I'll show you what I've got. And I've worked out the cost. I think it works out about 40p per pair of eyes. With the additional customs charges. So I had a look on CeeLo Express, which is the, I'll link it below. I've bought eyes from there before because it's a reliable place. I found that does metal backed safety eyes, and Barry and Amy actually use that a lot. Hi Barry, hi Amy. I miss your videos. And hello. I'll link Barry and Amy's channel below. Barry and Amy Gibson. And they're brilliant and they need to do videos, but I understand they're working and, you know, busy and stuff, but I miss you. So yeah, I checked the prices on there for what I got, and it's about a comparable price, considering I've had to pay customs fees. So yeah, it's on the fence, but obviously for any of you in the States, it's perfect. This Lisa and Ed's eyes, which is where I bought these from. So I'll link it below. I've linked it a few times before, but I'll pop the details below. So I'll start with what I got. I got 50 pairs, or 100 pieces of, will that focus? 6mm. These are all solid black eyes. And the backs that have come with them are different to what I've had previously. Before they've been like 2 bars across here. And it like the pins of the bars push out when you put the eye through, and it like pinches them in place. But these are more like the proper washers. So that's that. I think that was about $9 for those, for 50 pairs. And then I got 9mm eyes. Whoops! I got 50 pairs of these as well. And they come with these with these bags. I think that's probably $10 or something like that for those. Then the next set is 25 pairs or 50 pieces of 12mm eyes. I tend to go through the 12 and the 9mm more. Now these two have got the next two have got the same backs. They've obviously got the same size shaft. I'm trying to think of a non-rude word that won't make me giggle. And then these are the 18mm eyes. These, I've only ever bought one lot of these. It's 25 pairs again. Yeah, I've only ever bought one of these previously, and I think that was the ones I bought in 2011. So they last. And the majority of things I've been using these on were the Octopi, the blanket ones that ended up taking all the eyes out because they weren't. It just wasn't a dense enough fabric to hold the eyes in safely, you know, for my preference, you know, for safety's preference. And there's the backs for those. So all in all, I think I worked out this cost me £65, and that's with nearly £18 worth of customs fees on it. Because I didn't realise, I thought the threshold was 30-something pounds, like I said the other day. But that it's £39 for gifted items between private individuals from outside the EU. But it's £15 on purchases on goods. So obviously this was $37.50 purely for the eyes. So it got snagged, which is, you know, it's fine. Don't do customs. But no, obviously I don't know. Deal with a lot of customs charges at work, so it's a bit like small charge versus what I deal with at work. But Anywho, so they're here. I think, like I say, if I bought it on CLO Express, it was about £63 minus any I hadn't worked out any postage or anything. So had I not had the customs charge, it would have been £50, £51, I think, and 9 pence or something like that, with the exchange rate. So it would have worked out significantly cheaper had it not been for the customs charges. Tobin's happy about something, can you hear? I think he's probably got a new game on the way or something. Okay, happiness. So yeah, it's either way, if you're in the UK, it's... Just bear with me 1 second.
Hi guys!
Happy Chappy's here.
Yeah! Super Mario Party, is it Deluxe?
I don't know, no, Super Mario
the
Party,
new Super
whatever
Mario
number it is.
Party, I think it's 8, has been dispatched because we're renting it and we've just got it. Well, we haven't got it, but it's been dispatched and we're getting it on Monday or Tuesday.
He's happy?
Yes, because it's up to like 8 players.
It's on the Switch.
Yeah.
The, Paul's changed the rental thing we have. You're out of breath now, steady. We rent games from Boomerang, the company is. I'll link it all below. So if you have a gamer in your life that tries to, keep up with all the latest games, it's expensive.
Exactly.
So they rent the games
me and my
now.
father.
Yes, you and your father. And your brother now.
Not really.
No, he's getting there.
He's going to.
Yeah, we rent the games because buying computer games is like 50-60 quid. And you can't sell them on for obviously the same, you take a loss on each one. So I think the rentals, we've just upped it to 2 games at a time, so Mr. here can have games.
Yeah,
I think it's about £15 a month, but you can keep them for as long as you want. If you're waiting for a game, you accrue credits, so you can get like a free rental if you've been waiting for one specific game for a while.
So that's what you can do.
And
you can set it to save for just one thing. Every day you'll get at least 5 points.
And
then you'll save it up.
The really
and then
small
right at the end, some of them have points and it gives you the prize. And underneath it will show you the points and then you click on it and you can buy it with the points.
Yeah, we got like a free rental, didn't we? But it's
what did we get?
Kirby,
Oh yeah, we got Kirby, didn't we?
So
yeah, and you can get an extra one package as long as the one you.
They can have
you've been waiting
Switch games while Paul's got a PlayStation game coming, and it just takes you're rocking the camera. Stop it. So it just takes the urgency out of having to play a game and sell it while it's still worth something. So I'll link Boomerang below. I've just explained who Boomerang is. I will link the details below. Are you done?
Yeah.
Off you go. See you in a bit. So I'm debating what to do this morning. The wool shop in town, the yarn shop in town, still excited, is opening its upstairs craft area. Excuse the chair. I sat on the other chair yesterday and I moved and it still did the noise. I promise it's the chair. The local yarn shop is opening its upstairs craft area today. And this was the one that was supposed to happen in summer of last year. And I was going to go and do the left-handed crochet lessons and stuff. The ones I sort of politely excused myself from because I was kind of giving myself a bit of anxiety about it. And I was just too busy with work and craft fair and, that was the one thing I said, I just can't do it. And I'm glad I did. And I mean, it didn't happen in the end anyway. They've got it finished now. So they're opening up because they've got... There was a lesson I was quite interested in signing up for, so I may end up doing that if I go today. A sewing lesson. Because I did 2-year textile course at school, and I have no sewing skill. Despite 2 years of technology lessons on it. I don't know, whether I've just not retained it, or it wasn't very good. I don't know, I made a pair of trousers that were ghastly. Awful things. But I would like to have some sewing skill. I firmly believe that, well, I don't know, did we have home, I don't know what it was called over here, but like home economics that you would probably have in the States. I think it should be taught, anyway, it should be, life skills, and along with the lesson called common sense. That would be helpful, because quite a lot of people don't have any. So yeah, I would, basic sewing skills, how to put a button on, how to hem trousers, how to cook an omelette, things like that I think should be taught from, not from obviously primary school necessarily, but you know, as a secondary education level. So from 11 on, you know, how to feed yourself at a basic level, so that we haven't got generations of people growing up just eating pre-packaged, ready-made stuff that's bad for you. But you know, how to cook a basic menu on a, you know, on a budget, on, you know, just the very basic things. How to make omelettes, how to, you know, do baked potatoes, how to, because you'd be surprised, it sounds crazy, people like, you know how to bake a potato. Some people don't. How to make a soup, that would be handy. I think that would be good for people to do stuff like that, so it gives them a basis, and so whatever your financial situation is, you can cook something and not have to live on stuff that's not very good for you. Yeah. Oh, she's on a soapbox. I'm so sorry. But yes, I want to perhaps do a bit more sewing, because then I could hem my trousers on a machine, and that would be good. Because I have to hem, you know, I struggle to find trousers that fit my tiny, tiny legs. They're not tiny that way, they're tiny that way, unfortunately. I wish they were tiny that way. It's a waffly one, I'm very sorry. So what I've done this morning, I've pulled some of my amigurumi books off the shelf. This is just some of them. Because I don't really have anything to make at the moment. I'm working on that blanket. I'm finding it quite dull, to be honest. So I'm itching to do something. So I've pulled these down, and these are some of the books that some of them I've made stuff out of, some of them I've had for years and not done anything out of. I don't think I've done anything out of this book, and I've had this a long time. Projects include Friendly Frog, Robbo Robot, Cupcake Bear, Sydney Snail, Pandora Panda, and Baby Bunny. See if I've got a... Oh, it's a ripped page. Oh. Yeah, let me show you this. I don't think I've done anything out of this book. So I may have to have a go at something out of here. Just even if it's just one pattern. So I can say I've made something. Yeah, there's more. There's a little sheep. A bag and a giraffe, and I can't see what I'm showing you, sorry. Oh, I have! I've made this dude. I have made something out of this book. But maybe I'll pick another project out of this and make something. Then I've got my crocheted sea creatures. That I started making the octopus. And it's so hard, I got stuck. I don't like getting stuck on patterns. I considered myself above getting stuck on patterns. How wrong was I? Some short rows or something, and I think I was doing it at a time where I had other stuff to make, and I just had a bit of a like, well, I'm not making it then, fine. But yeah, these are tricky, I think, quite advanced patterns. So I need to perhaps pick one. I mean, look at that. That is amazing. The pufferfish. There's a shark in here, because Juliet, Pink Butterfly, hello, she'd made the octopus, and it's amazing. And maybe I need to pick your brain, Juliet, with the bit I'm stuck on. I've still got it upstairs. I need to pick something, but yeah, there's, show you the whale, and the anglerfish, is it? The seahorse, and the shark. So maybe I need to either bite the bullet and do that octopus, or pick something a bit easier and make something out of that. So these, I think these will stay out, and this would be my plan, to make at least one thing from each of these books. It's like this, I've had this years and years. Excuse me, and I remember looking through it, and I'm pretty positive I've made nothing out of it. So maybe I need to, I'm seeing if they've got a picture of the patterns together. They haven't. No, let me see if I can find one to show you. Yeah, they've got some food and stuff. I could make some, just to say I've used the book more than anything. Cookies, carrots, strawberries, cupcakes. Let's see the next section. Sorry, this is not the most fun, is it, watching me flick through a book? Animals. So yes, I need Elizabeth A. Doherty. That one. There's a burger. That'd be cool. And obviously you've got the pocket amigurumi book. I know I've made stuff out of this, so that's fine. I've definitely made 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've made Nymphia, which Linny's just made. I started making this dude, but I think I've got the body and no hood. What is that? I've made the bat, Lunix. He's cute. I've made the Duplicorn. Where is it? Duplicorn. I've made this dude. What's his name? Lognar. I've made Coral, the shell chap, dude. I've made Kajuku, which is this one. I've made quite a few of these. What else have I made? Have I made any more? Yep, I've made Pinsnip, the snail. That might be it. So what's that? 1, 2, well, half of 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of this book, so that's quite good. So I may do another one of those if inspiration strikes. Obviously, the first Amigurumi Monsters book, I think I've done 3 out of them. I've made him. I loved him. He was awesome. I did him in purple. Let's see if they're all together. So yeah, I've made, let me come forward on my noisy chair. Made him. I made Mr. Blue for Jack. I made him in green. I made, are they all on here? Let me turn it round, I can't see. Where's the other chap I made? Oh, there he is. So where's he on the front? Oh yeah, this dude. I made him. And have I made any more? No, I don't think so. So him, and where's the horn dude? Him. So I've made 3 out of that. There are, I like the mummy thing, like the mummy monster with all the babies on her. Let's see if I can. Look at her. She looks how I used to feel sometimes. Like, oh my word. So there may be another one coming out of that. I've still got the Amigurumi Monsters 2 book. That's quite new, so that's all shiny and like, ooh, I want to make all the things. Then there's the Beetles, Bugs and Butterflies. I've made 1 of the caterpillars and I haven't made any wings on it, so I may have to do that. They're so pretty. I mean, look at that. It's gorgeous. So I may have to have a go at one of the cocoons to go with it and like make a full set. So make it so it goes in the cocoon and then give it its wings. It's going to keep me busy, isn't it? And then my Zumigurumi 4 book. I plan to finish off. I started this frog and then I ran out of glowworm. But I have a very lovely friend who is sending me some glowworm because she's awesome. So I may get to finish him off. He's sitting in my basket upstairs with, he's missing an arm and a leg, I think, or something like that. But he's quite big. These patterns, well, I don't know what they say to make them in. This is sport weight yarn and I made it in worsted, so I got through quite a lot of the yarn and then I just ran out. I was like, oh, poop. Let's see if I've got, see the pictures they show aren't the actual done items, they're like cartoony pictures of them. I do like the seahorse and that orangutan's gorgeous, but I don't think I could be bothered to work with the yarn. Isn't that bad? And that's like Fluffy, that sheepy thing. Oh my god, he's so cute. I like the seahorse, I might have to have a go at him. But he's very sweet as well. I do love these patterns. I should make more. See, this should be my thing. I should use the patterns I've got. I have got a couple of other Anna Paula Remoli Amigurumi books up there, but these will see me through for now. This is going to be, it's going to keep me busy, I think. So yes, I'm sorry if I'm rocking the camera, inadvertently enable anybody to buy more books. I think I've already done that with Amigurumi Monsters too. I'm sorry. But if you're in the UK, it's on Amazon for less than a tenner at the moment, or it was. I think I paid £9.93 or something for mine. So it's a bargain at that price. Well, it's good at any, you know. I think when I first saw it, it was about 14 or 15 pounds. But when you think you're getting 15 pounds for that, it's very good. I want to pick your brains on, have you seen the 100 Days of Amigurumi pattern? That I think it's by the same people who've done the Whimsical Stitches book, which I want as well. And it's, you know, 100 little amis. There's milkshakes and cookies and cake slices and things like that. And I think it's £25 it works out as. And I'm tempted, but then the £25 makes me think, oh, it's £25. But then you think it's £100. And I'm kind of holding off for now because I spent 60 something pounds on eyes and stuff. But I think it would be perfect for craft fair because they're all tiny things. So if any of you have purchased it, let me know what you think of it. Is it worth? I know it's worth the money, and I'm just being finickety. So I thought, well, I'll get the Whimsical Stitches book, but then I think, well, it does look like it's by the same people. I should really research it, shouldn't I? But yeah, let me know if you've got it and what you think of it, and should I just do it and stop being a miser about it? I don't know, it's weird. You buy a book and you don't really bother too much about the pricing of it and don't think about it as price per pattern. But then when you go on Ravelry, you think, oof. I don't know, there's some weird correlation between buying a single pattern and the cost of that versus buying a book. You don't think of it as the same, in the same way, when you should really look at the price per pattern, shouldn't you? I'm going to stop waffling at you and figure out what I'm going to do. I've got to go to Asda at least because I need to go and fetch my other steroid tablets because I've only got 4 left and I need to take 8 today, and then I need to take... What's going on with my hair? I think I need to take 8 tomorrow as well. They taste vile as well. You have to make sure you've got plenty of liquid with them because if the taste gets on your tongue... Ugh. Anyway, I will go. I'll probably pop back and let you know what I've done today. So it could be a long video today because I've waffled. Sorry. Yes, so I hope you've got, close up. I hope you've got lovely Saturday plans. Ours will be a fairly lazy one, I think. When I go to Asda, I'll grab a baguette or some cobs or something. Could be bacon cobs for dinner. That would be nice. I said to Paul, do you want a sandwich? And then I was like, I've got some bacon. He's like, bacon sounds good. Can't you tell he's like, we're perfect for each other. Do you want bacon? Yes. Sorry, veggies. I'm such a bad ex-vegetarian. I'm like, does it come with bacon? Yeah, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Bye, guys. Hi, everybody. It's coming up for 10 to 3 in the afternoon now, so apologies, I've got the lamp on. Excuse me. So I'm just going to do a quick finish to today's video, and then I can start it doing what it needs to do on the computer. I went to the wool shop this morning and had a look around. They've opened up the upstairs section and it's really nice. Everything looks very pretty. And they put a gift shop up there and a sewing room. And there's a room that got spinning set up. So I had to go at spinning. That was so much concentration. So I was on a Kromsky wheel, I think. Kromsky? To start with, treddling, just to get used to it. And then she put me on her Ashford Joy, which are just beautiful. The spinning wheels are so pretty. And I was treadling and trying to draft, and she says what I made is akin to knicker elastics. I think there was a bit too much tension trying to pull and push and treadle at the same time. Yeah, that was a nice taxing brain workout for me this morning. I'm like, oh. But I didn't buy anything. I was well behaved. Yeah, I went and picked up my tablets that were at Asda, so I've got those now. Taken 8. I've got the last 8 to take tomorrow, and then I should be done. We'll see if that helps with the asthma. I didn't cough last night. I had quite a good night's sleep. I was shattered though. By bedtime, I was like, gone. So Jack has picked my next make. So it's out of the Beetles, Bugs and Butterflies book, and it is the egg for the butterfly. So there's my butter. Hooking into my top. There we go. So there's the butterfly that I made, and I like curling it up. So cute. So that's that, and there's the egg that I'm making. This is my second attempt because the first attempt I hadn't increased enough. So I got to where I was supposed to do so many stitches around, and I was like, I'm 10 short. So I had to rip it out and start again. So there we go, that's that, all the bobble stitches. So I'm going to carry on working on that and get this video uploaded. I don't think we're doing much for the rest of the day. It's just been quite a lazy day, which is nice. We played some Fortnite Monopoly. I won, yes, much to Tobin's annoyance. Mum can't win at Fortnite. I'm like, I just did. Wah. I had no idea what I was doing, but yes, so yeah, I think it'll be a fairly quiet day for the rest of the day. I had toyed with the idea of going to the gym, watching the basketball, and I've got a headache. But I might, depending on how I feel after tea, I could go then. I suppose putting the kids to bed, but we'll see. But yeah, so I hope you had a good Saturday, whatever you've got up to. Sorry this is going to be something of a long video. If you've made it this far, well done, and thank you. Yeah, so I will leave it all here, get this uploading, work on my egg some more, and chill out. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Bye guys.